Welcome back to Unpacked Cardboard, where cards, collecting, and business come together. Today, we're talking about one of the most common questions I hear from new sellers. What supplies do I actually need to start selling cards? The good news is that getting started is much easier and much cheaper than most people think. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need expensive equipment. And you don't need hundreds of dollars worth of supplies. In fact, you can start a card business with a handful of basic items and grow from there. So today, let's talk about the core supplies I believe every new seller should have. Let's start with the most important one, penny sleeves. If you're selling trading cards, penny sleeves are non-negotiable. They're inexpensive, easy to use, and provide the first layer of protection for your cards. Every card that leaves your hands should be placed in a penny sleeve. Whether it's a Pokémon card, a sports card, or a TCG card, a penny sleeve helps prevent scratches, fingerprints, and unnecessary wear during shipping. The cost per sleeve is incredibly low, but the protection they provide is enormous. If you're only going to buy one supply today, start with penny sleeves. Next up, card savers. Personally, card savers are one of my favorite shipping supplies. A lot of sellers use top loaders, and there's nothing wrong with that. But card savers offer several advantages. They're lightweight, they're durable, and they provide excellent protection while keeping shipping costs low. When combined with a penny sleeve, a card saver helps prevent bending and protects the card during transit. For sellers using plain white envelopes, card savers create a professional presentation while helping ensure the card arrives safely. Remember, protecting the card protects your reputation. Now, let's talk about envelopes. Specifically, plain white envelopes. One of the biggest mistakes new sellers make is spending too much money on shipping. For lower value cards, plain white envelopes can be one of the most cost-effective ways to ship. Personally, I like using Amazon Basics A9 blank invitation envelopes. The larger size helps keep the card centered inside the envelope and creates a smoother package overall. That consistency can help when envelopes move through postal sorting equipment. The goal is creating a package that's clean, professional, and easy to process. A good envelope may seem like a small detail, but small details matter when you're shipping dozens or hundreds of orders. Next up, stamps. You can't ship without postage. For sellers just starting out, stamps are often the simplest solution. There's no special equipment required, no complicated setup. Just apply the proper postage and get the order out the door. As your business grows, you may eventually transition into online postage services and label printing. But in the beginning, stamps work perfectly well for many low-cost shipments. Now, let's talk about printers. One question I hear all the time is, do I need a fancy printer? The answer is no. A basic printer is more than enough to get started. You don't need a commercial setup. You don't need expensive equipment. You simply need something reliable that can print packing slips, invoices, shipping labels, and business documents when needed. Many successful sellers started with the same printer they already had at home. As your business grows, you can always upgrade later. Focus on sales first. Upgrade equipment second. That's a much smarter path. Another supply that's often overlooked is storage. As inventory grows, organization becomes important. You don't need anything fancy. Simple card boxes work great. The goal is keeping inventory organized so you can quickly locate cards when they sell. There's nothing worse than making a sale and spending 20 minutes searching for the card. Organization saves time, and time is money. Now, let's add everything together. A pack of penny sleeves, a stack of card savers, some envelopes, a book of stamps, a basic printer, and simple storage boxes. That's really all you need to start. Notice what's missing from this list. No expensive equipment, no complicated systems, no huge investment. Too many people believe they need everything figured out before they begin. The reality is that successful sellers usually start small. They make their first sale, then their second, then their 10th. As profits come in, they upgrade supplies. They improve systems. They become more efficient. But it all starts with the basics. And honestly, the basics are enough. The biggest mistake isn't having the wrong supplies. The biggest mistake is waiting until everything is perfect before getting started. Because the truth is, your first sale won't care whether you have a professional shipping station. Your first customer won't care whether you have the latest equipment. What matters is that the card arrives safely and the buyer has a good experience. That's it. Focus on the fundamentals. Protect the card. Ship it quickly. Provide good customer service. And continue improving over time. The supplies will grow with the business. At the end of the day, card selling isn't about having the fanciest setup. It's about having the right setup. And for most people, that journey starts with a penny sleeve, a card saver, an envelope, a stamp, and a willingness to learn. Thank you for joining us on Unpacked Cardboard. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and keep building. This is Unpacked Cardboard. Cards. Collecting. Business.